students, how are you? I hope you all are well. Students, today we will learn chapter number 1, that is patterns in mathematics. Patterns in mathematics. Now class, let's start the chapter. Look at this pentagonal structures or patterns. Class C 1, 5, 12, 22. The figure pattern represents the first four pentagonal numbers. First four pentagonal numbers. Can you find the sum of digits of the fifth pentagonal number, sixth number, 10th number? Okay class. Now come on. क्लास सी, यहाँ पर क्या है 1, यहाँ पर हमने क्या बनाया, एक पेंटागन बनाया, अगेन हमने उसमें एक पेंटागन बनाया, देन हमने थर्ड पेंटागन बनाया. So fifth, sixth and 10th pentagon numbers. Now come on, what is mathematics? Class, mathematics is in large part the search for patterns, and for the explanation as to why those patterns exist. Such patterns indeed exist all around. Class, कुछ patterns होते हैं हमारे चारों तरफ क्या होते हैं, patterns होते हैं in nature, in our homes and schools, and in the motion of the sun, moon and the stars. They occur in everything that we do and see, from shopping and cooking to throwing a ball and playing games to understanding weather patterns and using technology. Class, हमारे चारों तरफ क्या होते हैं, अलग अलग तरह के पैटर्न्स होते हैं. Class, it is important to keep in mind that mathematics aims is not just to find out, उसका aim क्या नहीं है, find out what patterns exist, but also the explanation for why, वो क्यों exist करते हैं. मैथमेटिक्स का सिर्फ ये एम नहीं है कि वो क्या पैटर्न है, वो क्यों पैटर्न एग्जिस्ट करते हैं, वो ये बताना चाहता है. Such explanation can often then be used in applications well beyond the context in which they were discovered, which can then help to propel humanity forward. Now class, for example, the understanding of patterns in the motion of stars, planets and their satellites led humankind to develop the theory of gravitation, allowing us to launch our own satellites and send rockets to the moon and to Mars. Similarly, understanding patterns in genomes has helped in diagnosing and curing diseases, among thousands of other such examples. In our previous class, we have discussed so much about patterns in shapes. क्या हम अपने क्लास में, अपने प्रीवियस क्लास मींस फिफ्थ क्लास में क्या पढ़ा था, शेप्स का पैटर्न पढ़ा था, अल्फाबेट्स, numbers, etc. Here in this chapter we will study some about different things in numbers, patterns and shapes, their relationships. Now class, come on, patterns in numbers. Among the most basic patterns that occur in mathematics are patterns of numbers, particularly patterns of whole numbers. See, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. The branch of mathematics that studies patterns in whole number is called number theory. Now, number sequence. Number theory क्या होता है, the branch of mathematics that studies pattern whole number, वो क्या होती है हमारी number theory. Now, number sequence are the most basic and among the most fascinating types of patterns that mathematics study. Now, class C, table number 1 shows some key number sequence that are studied in mathematics. Table number 1, examples of number sequences. Now see, class, all 1. Now counting numbers, they are odd numbers, even numbers, plus triangle numbers. You can see here 1, 3, 6, 10, 15, 21. These are the example of triangular numbers. Now they are square numbers, they are cube numbers, yes, cube numbers, Virahar numbers. Now power of 2's or 2n. Now class, ये हमारे क्या numbers है, triangular, square numbers, cube numbers, Virangkha numbers, powers of 2's, powers of 3's or 3n, pentagonal numbers. Now class, visualizing numbers sequence. Many number sequence can be visualized using pictures. Visualizing mathematical objects through pictures or diagrams can be a very fruitful way to understand mathematical patterns and concept. Thus, let us represent some sequence in table number 1 using the following patterns. Table 2, pictorial representation of some number sequences. 1, 1, 1. Now 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thus, all 1, there is counting numbers. Now, अब हमने क्या किया, पिक्चर के थ्रू हमने अपने ऑड नंबर्स, इवन नंबर्स, ट्रायंगुलर नंबर्स, squares numbers, cube numbers. Example number 1. What would you call the following sequence of numbers? There is 1, 7, 19, 37. Thus, these are hexagonal numbers. Look at the pattern. There is 1, 6. Gap कितने का है? 6 का. Now, here is 19. 19 minus 7. That is 12. Now, अब यहाँ पर क्या गैप है क्लास? 37. जैसे हम 19 को माइनस करते हैं, दैट इज 2. नाउ 3 minus 1, yes. 17 minus 9, 18. 2 minus 1, 1. So क्लास यहाँ पर क्या होगा? 18. So 6, 12, 18. So क्या है क्लास? These are hexagonal numbers. ये क्या है? हमारा पैटर्न क्रिएट हो रहा है. 6, 12 और 18 which are multiples of 6 and shows the sequence of numbers are hexagonal numbers. Relations among number sequences. Sometimes number sequences can be related to each other in surprising ways. Example, what happens when we start adding up odd numbers? Class, क्या होगा तब? Now 1 plus 1, 1 is equal to 1. Now 4, 9. अब मैं क्या कर रही हूँ क्लास? अपने odd numbers को add करते चल रहे हैं हम यहाँ पर. See, 16, 25, 36, 49. This is a really beautiful pattern. Here 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 14 and so on are square numbers. ये क्या है क्लास? हमारे सारे ही square numbers हैं. These are 2, ये 3 का square है, ये 4 का, and these are 5, 6, 7. A picture can explain it more clearly. Now visualizing with a picture can help explain the phenomenon. Recall that square numbers are made by counting the number of dots in a square grid. Here is how it can be done. You can see here. Now this picture now makes it evident that 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11, that is equal to 36. Because such a picture can be made for a square of any size, this explains why adding up odd numbers give square numbers. अब हमने क्या किया था? यहाँ पर ऐड किया था odd numbers में, तो क्या क्यों वो बन रहे हैं वो उसने हमें यहाँ पर एक्सप्लेन किया है. Now another example of such a relation between number sequence is adding up and down. Let us look at the following pattern. Plus 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. As you can see here. This seems to be given yet another way to getting the square number by adding the counting numbers up and then down. Come on, exercise 1.1, question number 1. Write the next two terms in the following number sequence. क्लास हम पहले अपने sequence को देखेंगे. There is gap of 1, there is 3, there is 4, now 5. अब यहाँ पर क्या आएगा क्लास? 6 का कॉलम, that is 21. Now 7, that is 28. Now here is 1, 1, 2, 3, now 3, 8 and 2, 10. Rest of the parts do yourself. Now class, come on, question number 2. Write the next three terms in the following sequences. 1, there is 3. Now 13 minus 4, 9. 40 minus 13, that is 27. Now class, 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27, 23s are 27, 3s are 81. So class अब हम 81 में से, yes class. Now here is 81. Now मैं किसका गैप लूंगी क्लास? 81. So 81 plus 40, 121. Here will come 121. Now 81 3s are class, 3s are 24. Now 243 plus 121, that is 364. Now again मैं 3s are करूंगी, that is 10, 9, 8. Understand? Yes class, now see the B part. Here is 4, 3, now 5, now 7. क्लास यहाँ पर मुझे क्या दिख रहा है पैटर्न? एक ऑड नंबर का पैटर्न दिख रहा है. नाउ अब यहाँ पर क्या होगा? दैट इज 9. अगला ऑड नंबर क्या है हमारा? नेक्स्ट ऑड नंबर इज 9. So 19 plus 9, that is 28. Now next is 11. Now 28 plus 1, that is 39. Now class, next is 13. Now plus 13, that is 52. Understand class? Rest of the parts do yourself. Come on, question number 3. Create a pattern as indicated 45 triangular numbers. Class C. मैंने आपको यहाँ पर can see here. These are triangular numbers. So 1, 3, 6, 10, 15, 21. You can write here 1, 3, 6, 10, 25, 21 and so on. These are the triangular numbers. Rest of the part do yourself. Come on, question number 4. Look at this pattern. Look at this number sequence. Class, multiply. There is 1, 3, 6, 10, 15, 21. Class, ये क्या एक triangular numbers है. अब उसमें पर क्या लिखा है? Multiply each number of these sequence. Each number of these sequence by 6. हमें क्या करना है? 6 से multiply करना है. And then add करना है उसमें 1. What sequence do you get? Class, यहाँ पर क्या है? 2 का गैप है. 2, 6 2 is 12 plus 1 13. Now यहाँ पर again 3. So 6 3s are 18 plus 1 19. Now 4, 6 4s are 24 plus 1 25. Now 5, 6 5s are 30 plus 1 31. इसी तरीके से आप एक पैटर्न को क्रिएट कर देंगे क्लास. ओके. नाउ क्वेश्चन नंबर 5. Why are 1 8 27 64 125 and so on called cube numbers? Because क्लास वो क्यों होते हैं? Because they represent the perfect cube. Okay class, rest of the part do yourself. Come on, question number 6. Look at the pattern. Class, 1 square 2 3 4. Using the pattern rule, find 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9. Now 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, यहाँ पर क्या आएगा क्लास? And then 99, then here. Here will come 81 and here will come 10,000. Okay class. Now question number 8. What happens when you add up pairs of consecutive numbers? Pairs of consecutive triangular numbers, that is take 1 plus 3 4, 6 plus 3 9, 10 plus 6 16 and 10 plus 15 25. Which sequence do you get? Why? Can you explain it with a picture? Class, ये हमारा क्या सीक्वेंस है? ये क्या है? हमारे सारे स्क्वायर नंबर्स हैं. वो क्या है? हमारे स्क्वायर नंबर्स हैं. These all are square numbers. Understand? Now class, come on, question number 9. What happens when you start to add up powers of 2? Starting with 1, that is take 1 plus 1, 1 plus 2 3, now 3 plus 4 7, now 3 plus 4 plus 3 plus 4 7 plus 8 15. Class, ये सभी क्या है? ये क्या है? Odd numbers. Now add 1 to each of these numbers. What number do you get? Why does this happen? Class, ये क्या हो रहा है? यहाँ पर के हमारे सारे क्या है? Odd numbers हैं. You can see here 1 3 7 15. They all are odd numbers. Okay. Yes class, ये सभी क्या थे? हमारे odd numbers हैं. Now अब हमने क्या किया? Now add 1 to each of these number. Now add 1 to each of these numbers. Class, अब हम क्या करेंगे? इनमें add करेंगे 1 plus 1 2, 3 plus 1 4, 7 plus 1 8, 15 plus 1 16. नाउ क्लास अब ये क्या बन गए हमारे स्क्वायर नंबर जो चलेंगे 2 की पावर n तक. ओके, so these are odd numbers and these are even numbers or square numbers. Now class, come on, patterns in shapes. Patterns in shapes. Other important and basic patterns that occur in mathematics are patterns and shapes. These shapes may be in 1, 2 or 3 dimensions, 1D, 2D or 3D, or in even more dimensions. The branch of mathematics that studies pattern and shapes is called geometry. क्या कहते हैं क्लास, हम उसको geometry कहते हैं. Shape sequences are one important type of shape patterns that mathematicians study. Table below shows a few key shapes sequences that are studied in mathematics. Class, you can see here examples of shape sequences. Class, here regular polygons, 3 sides, 4 sides, 5 sides and 6 sides. Triangle, quadrilateral, pentagon and hexagon. Now class, heptagon has 7 sides, octagon, nonagon and decagon. Understand? Now class, complete graphs. There is 1, 3 lines, 4, 5, 6. 3 lines, 6 lines, 10 lines, 15 lines. Understand? Now stacked squares. You can see 1, 4, 9, 16 and 25. 6 triangles, 1, 3, 9, 16, 25. Understand? Come on, stacked pyramids. Now class C, you can see here. हमने क्या किया, उनको स्क्वायर्स को यूज करते हुए हमने एक पिरामिड को ड्रॉ किया है. Now watch snowflakes. Class, you can see here. हमने क्या किया, यहाँ पे स्टार्स को ड्रॉ किया है. अब हमने उनकी क्वांटिटी को इंक्रीज किया है यहाँ पर. You can see here. Now relation to number sequences. Often shape sequences are related to number sequences in surprising ways. Such relationships can be helpful in studying and understanding both the shape sequence and the related number sequence. Example, the number of sides in the shape sequence of regular polygons is given by the counting numbers starting at 3, that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and so on. That is why these shapes are called respectively regular triangle, quadrilateral, square, pentagon, hexagon, heptagon, octagon, nonagon and decagon, etc. The word regular refers to the fact that these shapes have equal length, sides and also equal angles. That is, the sides look the same and the corners also look the same. We will discuss angle in more depth in the next chapter. The other shape sequences given above this also have beautiful relationship with number sequences given as class C. In the shape sequence of complete graphs, the number of line segments in each graph is given by triangular number, that is 1, 3, 6, 10, 15. ये क्या है हमारे क्लास, triangular numbers हैं. In the shape sequence of stacked triangles, the number of small triangles square in given triangles square are given by square numbers, that is 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. In the shape sequence of stacked pyramids, the number of blocks in pyramids is also given by the triangular numbers. अभी मैंने आपको जो वो पढ़ाए हैं, you can see here. See? Okay. Come on, exercise 1.2. Question number 1. Draw the next shapes in each sequence given on page number 12 and 13. Yes class. यहाँ पर आपको draw the next shape आपको draw करना है sequence given on page number 12 and 13. class ये जो shapes है आप उसको draw करना है, next shape को draw करना है. That is shown here. Okay. Now come on, question number 4. Identify the related number sequence in each shape sequence. Also write the next two terms in each sequence and draw its shape sequence. Number of sides, there is 3, 4, 5. Now 6. Now class, number of lines, there is 3. You can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now class, here is 3, 6, 9, here is 12. Rest of the parts, do yourself class. Yes class, now your chapter is completed. Prepare it very well and we will meet you in next class.